Welcome to once again a discussion on the Border-Gavaskar trophy. India won the first match by an innings and of course a lot of runs, 132 runs. So yeah, it seems Abhishek is the master guesser. He guessed that the match would end in 3 days, and just as he guessed, it has come true. Before I get to that, your thoughts on it? Are you surprised, disappointed, really happy? Amog, just let me know.
Yes, disappointed is the word for sure because when you are talking, like parallelly to Ashes, is what Border Gavaskar trophy is right now, and if it becomes a one-sided avenue like the way it was, it is kind of disappointing. But that's the beauty of it, right? You just have to get up and start fresh again. So I'm hoping for a more thrilling match this second match.
Uh, Avi, do you think at some place they just got spooked by the pitch? You could see that they were really not comfortable from actually ball number one.
Yeah, it's to do with the mindset. Before the first ball was bowled, they were already into that uh, mindset where they're thinking it will turn from ball one, and you saw what happened. The feet of David Warner did not move to the paces, right? So they were already in that back foot, and that did not help the case. And especially in the second innings, it was. Uh, I mean, to for a team which is ranked number one to get out in two digit is really shameful.
I must say, India did something very similar when we went to their shores. We, of
Yeah.
course, got out 36, but not playing ugly shots or really afraid cricket. Amok, do you think somewhere they're not only like they feel like they can't trust their defense? Is that something you would put for their like batsmen?
I think that's exactly how you have to explain what has happened in that first test match. It is definitely the fact that they are not ready to trust the defense. The top four do show that technique, but then after the top four, there is absolutely no one. You can't come and play reverse sweep 100 balls if you want to, play a test match. It's not T20. You can't come and play reverse sweep and expect to survive in test match. That's not going to happen. At least not against the likes of Jadeja and Ashwin.
Yeah.
Probably will work against some Pakistani spinners maybe, but these guys are a class apart. You can't come here and expect to sweep your way out of trouble.
Yeah, it was just awesome to see how our bowlers operated. But at the same time, what did you think of the Australian bowlers, how they operated? Um, Todd Murphy obviously was the pick of the bowlers, but Avi, what did you think of how Australia operated?
I think they were trying too much. They did not trust their line and length. Probably when they learned to do that, in fact, Murphy was the one who showed it how to do it. Even Lyon struggled.
Yeah.
When they got it right, that's when you could see we could not score quickly, and that's when they also got wickets, right? So they have to understand. You should keep bowling at the same line and length, and the pitch will assist only if you stick on to something, right? That's what Jadeja does always. And the major drawback or letdown for them was Pat Cummins.
Mm.
The way he started, usually his rhythm is like contagious. That's when it helps the likes of Lyon to bowl well. But since Cummins was expensive, he was giving more than 4 runs an over. So that did not help the cause
Yeah,
again.
it just didn't get his lines right. Amog, a quick thought on our batting. Rohit Sharma, of course, a massive ton. But do you think it's our spinning all-rounders that did the trick?
Yes. Oh man, what a knock again. Rohit Sharma just keeps showing he's just oozing with class, right? It's amazing to see him when he's in full song. He's just it's just a treat to the eyes. You just want to keep watching it again and
Lazy
again.
elegance, yeah.
But what's I would say is what is a difference between the two sides, and this is going to be the story for the remaining of the series as well, is the fact that the top five, I mean the first five wickets which you score, let's say they score around 200 runs, that's how much the bottom five is scoring as well. So
Mm,
even if you're like 200 for five, you know that there is another five wickets who is going to give you close to, if not 200 runs, at least will give you another 150 runs. And
yeah.
that's the thing. And that's the beauty of having a six, seven, eight, top class batsmen and all surprisingly in great form, like form of their lives. Everyone are in
Yeah.
form of their lives. In fact, if the two, three, four actually contribute more, then we are actually unstoppable, literally. So.
Yeah, Amog, yeah, as you said, if Shami is coming scoring 30 odd, it's insane. But Amog quickly touched on a thing, and I'm gonna ask you, Abhi. Cause of worry, even before going into the series, we were talking of how Pujara and Kohli are not making their big runs. Um, there were questions on Rohit. He answered. Do you think it's time that these two stalwarts do it as well?
Yeah, you can add KL Rahul also to that list. So these are the three names which I guess this is the test where they'll have to step up. As Amog rightly pointed out, if the two, three, four, or five, if these people score runs, I don't think the bottom five requires to do anything. They can simply concentrate on the bowling, right?
Yeah.
So it's high time. Uh, you're seeing like bits and parts. Pujara scored a quick fire 100 in Bangladesh, but off late, if you see like last 20 innings, he has struggled a bit because he has set that standards high, and especially the tomorrow's test being his 100th test, you'd
Yeah.
want to prove a point. Likewise, high time KL Rahul perform because Gill is around the corner. Uh, so
Waiting to
after
take his position. Yeah.
exactly, the only middle order batsman who has been consistent is Shreyas Iyer, and
Yeah.
if he's fit, I guess he should be replacing Sky and
Definitely.
should be in the playing 11 right
That,
away.
that is where we come to next. Of course, we move from the previous match from Nagpur to the next test match in Firozshah Kotla, Delhi. It's preparing for yeah, the festivities. Everything is gearing up with momentum. What do you think is going to happen, and do you think there is going to be some changes, Amog?
You're asking regarding Australian or Indian team?
You can choose the answer for both.
Okay, I'll answer for both. See, my team for Australia was, Head was supposed to be there instead of Renshaw.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that change will happen immediately. I don't know how they're going to find a way to fit in Ashwin Agar because they have that is the only left arm off spinner that they've got them in the squad. And how can you not come with a left arm off spinner and an orthodox bowler? That is still shocking to me. That was the most bizarre decision that Australia did. If they're still persisting with that, not changing that, then it's going to be 4-0. I'll straight away write it and give it to you. It's 4-0. That left-hander has to come and really perform well. Of course, if he comes and does no, it's of no use. Well, and in India, I think they will definitely continue with KL Rahul and give him one more chance. And if he doesn't score a big 100, I don't see him play. I mean, that will get to it anyways. And like Abhi said, Shreyas Iyer will be an immediate fit in. My player of the series still is Shreyas Iyer, despite the fact that he's not played the first test match. He'll
Wow.
come and he's gonna come and score.
That's
He's
a
gonna be
lot
the
of
man.
confidence. I don't remember the last time we had a player of series who didn't play all the test matches. It'll be crazy. Avi, your thoughts on the two teams for tomorrow?
I agree to what Amok said, but also given the fact that Murphy did really well in the first test, I don't know how they can get Aston Agar into the team,
Yeah.
right? And the only addition which Agar gets it is the variants, right? You have a lot of options, especially with Travis Head also coming, who can give you that part-time 5-6 overs.
Mm-hmm.
But coming to India, as I said, if Shreyas Iyer is fit, just take him in. I know it is harsh for Sky, but Sky can wait.
Okay. Sky can wait is what is Abhi's verdict. Coming to the point of how they can get an Ashton Agar in, I was thinking of what India did in 2008 around that era. We had Saurav Ganguly opening with Zahir Khan and playing three spinners. Maybe if Cameron Green is fit, he can pick the ball um, with of course Pat Cummins and then have three spinners. But a quick word, I think Stark is also fit, and I think Hazelwood is also in. It'll be interesting. What you think? Do you think they will do a 180 and not go three spinners, but rather three pacers?
That's actually a very good question. I think you can back your own skills, right? I mean, trust the bowlers to do their job and go with your three best bowlers and two spinners. If the and expect Stark to get few wickets, come and keep getting you breakthroughs. But it's going to be a hard toil. It's going to be a hard summer for them. But I think this is definitely the way to go forward. If you are not having trust on Ashton Agar, because uh, Ashton Agar, is an excellent T20 bowler. Obviously there's a lot of skill difference when it comes to Test, but he will be able to figure it out as he bowls. Maybe in 5 or 10 overs, he's a skilled bowler. In about 10 overs, he'll get to know what variations and what lengths to bowl. And if you bowl with good pressure, the other end you'll get wickets. That's how it is, right? You always bowl in partnerships.
Okay. Yeah, with that, gentlemen, I won't ask who's gonna win. I think that's a bit of a moot point. I'm gonna ask what I asked last time. In how many
Just,
days is
just,
India gonna win?
just one a correction which I wanted to make. I bet on Shreyas Iyer being the man of the series. No, I'm sorry. I wanted to say he's going to be the most run scorer of the series. That is what I wanted to say.
Yeah,
Man of the
well,
series is clear. It's already written. Is Jadeja. That's a given.
Jadeja, all right. I think we had a consensus on Ashwin last time, but okay, a new person thrown uh, in the name list. Abhi, how many days? 3 days, 4 days, 5 days?
This test will go for 4 days because Delhi is a good wicket to bat on,
Yeah.
and also it's on the slower side, so it's not easy to pick wickets, or it won't be like you'll find the opposite team wrapping off in one session, right? And also Australia, I'm hoping they will give a fight.
Okay.
So, so it will be for 4 days. And also, just to put up some stats for this game, Ash is like 3 wickets away from getting to 100 wickets against Australia. The
Yeah.
only other Indian bowler who has done that is Anil Kumble with 111 wickets. So maybe there's milestones because Rohit Sharma was talking about these milestones in the previous game. So Ash will be having this in mind and
I
he'll be
think
like,
there's a bigger
give me the ball.
milestone. I think he will beat Nathan Lyon's tally of wickets this series. That's my milestone for the series for Ashes. I think 15 wickets or something behind Nathan Lyon, so you can easily overtake him. Yeah, Amog, yeah, expectation for the coming match. How many days?
So the problem and this is a very clear, evident problem. I don't see how this is going to change much. But as soon as you've got the top four wickets, the remaining six are absolute duds in their batting lineup. I don't know what they're going to do for changing that. And I don't I won't be surprised if I see one more procession like the way it happened in the second innings once the ball starts spinning. So
Okay.
their only bet is the first innings. If they don't score well in the first innings, 3 days wrap up is what will happen.
Amog
But
still
I
goes for
hope
a 3-day wrap-up. Uh,
I would hope it goes to four days. I hope it does go to 4 days.
Personally, I'm also inclined more for 4 days, but think it will be done in the first session of the fourth day. But okay, we
Right.
will be here to watch it and also to review it. That's it from us. Thank you for watching. Bye.